Welcome, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. Today, we introduce the SolutionMall Base8 Sales Playbook, a new way to approach enterprise infrastructure sales. At Solution Mall, we believe that successful projects are not built on individual products, and they're built on solid engineering foundations, or that foundation is called SolutionMall Base 8. SolutionMall Base 8 is not just a list of products, it is the core engineering infrastructure that almost every enterprise project depends on. When projects fail, it is rarely because of the main system. More often, the problems come from weak foundations, power instability, poor grounding, missing infrastructure, or incompatible components. That is exactly where Solution Mall Base 8 comes in. In this playbook, we will explore how to identify the right customers, the right decision makers, and the right project owners. Because selling Base 8 is not about selling products, it is about selling critical infrastructure that keeps projects running for years or even decades. So, what is the core message of Solution Mall Base 8? It is actually very simple. SolutionMall Base 8 is the engineering foundation that no enterprise project can bypass, and that changes how we sell. Traditional sales focus on products, but SolutionMall Base 8 sales focus on roles. We must understand who owns the project, who controls the budget, and who signs the final acceptance, because those roles are the people who understand the value of infrastructure. They know that without a reliable foundation, the entire project is at risk. So instead of asking who wants this product, we ask who is responsible for making this project succeed. That is where Solution Mall Base 8 becomes indispensable. Now let's explore how this applies to specific infrastructure domains. We begin with one of the most important: network and communication. Let's start with the Solution Mall Base 8 network and the communication foundation. Every modern enterprise runs on connectivity. Without reliable networks, there is no cloud, no IoT, no digital transformation. That is why Solution Mall Base 8 network infrastructure is critical. Our target customers here include system integrators, enterprise IT departments, and digital operations teams. Typical scenarios include campus network upgrades, cloud migration projects, and edge computing deployments. And in these projects, we usually engage with CIOs, network manager, and project leaders. Often the decision is shared between the IT manager and the equipment manager. What we provide through Solution Mall Base 8, the stable backbone that keeps all systems connected, reliable networks in secure connectivity, and scalable infrastructure. Now let's move from data connectivity to something even more fundamental: energy and power. The next domain in Solution Mall Base 8 is energy and power infrastructure, because without the electricity, nothing works. Power stability is the lifeline of every enterprise system. Our target customers include power companies, industrial manufacturer, and data center operators. Many of them face challenges like zero downtime upgrades, power safety improvements, or expanding electrical capacity. And in these situations, we work with chief electrical engineers, M&E managers, and facility managers. These professionals carry huge responsibility. If power fails, the entire operation stops. That is why Solution Mall Base 8 power infrastructure focuses on stability, protection, and reliability. We help ensure that critical systems continue running no matter what happens. Now, let's move to the environment where many of these systems operate: the data center environment. The third domain in Solution Mall Base 8 is IDC and Site, environment infrastructure as ordered. This is where servers, platforms, and digital systems actually operate. Our typical customers include data center owners, large enterprises with private server rooms, and telecom infrastructure builders. Their challenges are very specific. They must maintain stable temperatures, backup power, and efficient space usage. If any of these fail, servers shut down and business stops. In this domain, we work closely with IDC operations managers, or facility managers, and server platform leaders. They focus on preventing overheating, power interruptions, and capacity shortages. So this is where SolutionMall Base8 provides stable racks, reliable UPS systems, and controlled environments. But infrastructure is not only about stability, sometimes it is about protection, which brings us to our next critical domain, lightning protection and grounding. Now let's talk about SolutionMall Base8 lightning protection and grounding. This area is often underestimated until something goes wrong. Every year, many telecom towers, power stations, and outdoor facilities suffer equipment damage during heavy storms. The reason is simple: poor grounding, insufficient surge protection, or incomplete lightning systems. At SolutionMall, we address these vulnerabilities directly. We work closely with electrical engineer construction teams and project acceptance inspectors. Their goal is simple: ensure that infrastructure can survive real world conditions, not just pass paperwork inspections, but survive storms, power surges, and harsh environments. When grounding is done correctly, the failure rates drop dramatically, and that level of protection extends to another essential safety system, fire protection. Fire protection is another critical domain in SolutionMall Base8. For many facilities, fire systems are not optional, they are legal requirements. Building owners, industrial companies, and data centers must install compliant fire systems, and these systems must pass official inspections. So the selling point here is very clear. It must be installed, it must pass acceptance, and it must remain reliable for years. We usually work with EHS managers, facility managers, and project leaders. They want solutions that are compliant, stable, and easy to maintain. SolutionMall Base8 fire systems ensure that facilities remain safe and that projects pass critical acceptance inspections. Now let's move from large safety systems to something much smaller but surprisingly important. Next, we talk about the last mile of infrastructure, engineering patch cables and adapters. These components are small but extremely important. System integrators know this very well. Sometimes an entire project is delayed simply because two interfaces don't match. A missing adapter or the wrong cable type can stop installation work completely. This is why SolutionMall Base8 connectivity kits are so valuable. We provide standardized patch cables, adapter solutions, and rapid replacement components. Our customers here include system integrators, server room contractors, and operations teams. Project managers understand how costly delays can be, and warehouse managers know the value of having the right components ready. But once systems are connected, they must still be tested, which leads us to the next domain. To ensure that everything works correctly, we rely on SolutionMall Base8 tools and testing instruments. These tools are essential for verification and maintenance. Construction teams, system integrators, and O&M providers depend on them every day. Typical tasks include network validation, cable testing, power quality analysis, and system diagnostics. Before a project is accepted, everything must be tested. Project managers and quality assurance teams depend on accurate instruments. These tools ensure that systems meet specifications and pass inspections and perform reliably. Without proper testing, infrastructure risks remain hidden, which brings us to the final foundational domain, cables, and connectors. The final domain in SolutionMall Base 8 is cables, connectors, and engineering accessories. These components form the physical backbone of infrastructure. They carry electricity, they transmit data, and they connect systems together. Our customers include power companies, telecom engineers, and large infrastructure contractors. Their main priorities are reliability, standardization, and a bulk supply. Here we engage with procurement managers, engineering managers, and project managers. Each role has different priorities. Procurement focuses on scale, engineering focuses on specifications, and project teams focus on installation. Through SolutionMall Base 8, we ensure that infrastructure deployments remain consistent, reliable, and compliant. Now that we understand all 8 domains, let's look at how to remember the key customer roles. To help sales teams navigate these opportunities, we use a simple framework. Customers fall into 3 major groups. First, project executors. These are system integrators and contractors. They focus on project delivery. Second, long-term operators. These include facility managers and infrastructure operators. They focus on maintenance and long-term stability. Third, high compliance parties. These are safety managers and regulatory stakeholders. They focus on standards and inspections. When selling Solution Mall Base 8, always identify for 3 things: who owns the project, who controls the budget, and who signs the acceptance. Once you understand these roles, you can position Solution Mall Base 8 as the foundation that supports them all. So today we explored how SolutionMall Base 8 serves as the engineering foundation that enterprise projects cannot bypass, from network infrastructure to power systems, from lightning protection to testing instruments. SolutionMall Base 8 supports every critical layer of infrastructure. But more importantly, Solution Mall is not just a supplier. We are a solution partner, a partner that helps customers deliver projects with confidence, stability, and long-term reliability. If you would like to explore how Solution Mall Base 8 can support your projects, we invite you to connect with us. You can reach us through email, sales@solutionmall.com website, www.solutionmall.com, or WhatsApp plus 6580990 Our team would be happy to discuss your projects and explore collaboration opportunities. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your time. And once again, thank you for joining us today. We look forward to building stronger infrastructure together.